Hey everyone, and welcome to Life Reimagined, the Gen X edition. My name's Chris, and here to start this show, about us latchkey kids, that somehow we made it through the 80s and 90s, and now we're coming up on 60 or turned 60, and how the hell do we do it? And how do we keep doing it? That's what this is about, I've been out here, 61. So, I got a lot of life tricks. I got a lot of, health. That's, what this is about, I got a pacemaker and a ostomy bag. So, and I've been diabetic, high blood pressure, heart disease, I don't have high blood pressure, don't have diabetes, I still have a pacemaker, and I still have this. Got a little away from myself, I have a thing for ice cream and cookies. So I gained about 20 pounds since, in 15 months since I got out of the hospital. I've gained 20 pounds. Today, I've lost 8 so far, and so you're gonna join me on my journey of losing weight, doing stretches, because I just started to be able to put my hands above my head. So yeah, I'll get more all into that. This one is about me changing my ostomy bag and showing you my scars and shit. Woohoo! All right, you want to see how boring this crap is? Yeah. Well, first I gotta take a. I'll show you what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Alright, can you see that there? Can you see it? Yeah. That's my pacemaker. And I'm almost. And that's my ostomy bag. 61, baby. 61. But I'm gonna get rid of that. See all this crap? Yeah, that's all going to be gone. But, yeah, the ostomy bag, this is where I poop. And then when it fills up, I poop into a pet bag. I empty my bag into this. I got a poop bag, and then I just throw it in with where the dog poop goes, I don't know if they throw it in a dumpster. If they throw it in a... I don't know what the hell they do with it. But alright, let's take this thing off. I'll show you what the stoma looks like. I'll talk a little bit more about where I'm at and shit, because it's got to air a little bit. This is a new brand for me. Leaked a little bit. See that crap? But that's oh crap, I forgot bag. Excuse me, folks. I forgot a garbage bag. I like to seal everything up. Because I am dealing with poop. So let's just throw that in here. How's that? Yeah, that's not bad at all, man. You used to get a lot more poop around it with the last one I had. But yeah, and I get a ring of. I had this big wax. This is just like stronger adhesive. The ones I was using before had this wax thing that went over around this. It was like a same kind of wax they use in toilets that I was using on this. That's not too bad. It's a little red. And I'll get into the diet too, because diet matters a lot, And you can see how that is, how it's bulged out. So what they did is, because they went in from here to here, took a 6 inches from here to here. So yeah, they cut me all the way up here. So when they did that and took out my colon, they just snipped it out and took out the part they didn't want, and then they sewed up each end, and then they went up on this side. They take your intestine and fold it and cut a hole into it, and then stick it out. So the ends of your intestines where they did the surgery can heal, and then they're able now to go back and hook me back up if I wanted. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I haven't even healed from this shit yet. My gut still hurts. And I'll always bitch about that and talk about that. But, yeah, it's a little red, man. It's not too bad. So this is what I do. Just throw a little triple biotics on there. You see, it's a little red. That's alright. Yeah, before, man, I used to leave this big old tape glue mark all the way around, and it was. And you can't just wash out, so you had to use this other crap, but I don't, adhesive remover. But I don't have to do that now. But, yeah, I'm going to take this off and talk a little bit more about shit. Yeah, thanks. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, look at that receding hairline. Where'd my hair go? Oh, there it is. I like my new hat. This is the first hat I ever wore. My mother bought me one when I was like 11 or something. So this is my first hat of being a hat person. But, yeah, here, I'm going to turn this camera around because I want to show you. This is where I hang out. I don't sleep in here. Me and my dog. He's outside right now. But this is where we hang out. My storage unit. Boxes. Those are my ostomy bag boxes. Food, I'll go into those. You can see I got, see that white jar down there on the white thing? Yeah, that's my kefir. I'll get into that into the next one. There we go. There we go. And yeah, so here's my dog. That's Buddy. Here's everybody's Buddy. Come on, Buddy. Let me show everybody the trunk. Show him our bed. Oh yeah, he loves sticks. You got sticks, Buddy? You got all the sticks. Got all the shit out of him. Yeah, and this is the truck that's not. It moves. Oh, shit, what the hell's going on? And that's where we sleep. I'm on disability. They give me, what, $900 a month plus $65 in food stamps. So I can't afford a place to live, so I live here. Yeah, on this, in an alley. Got some nice neighbors. People in the White House over there are real cool. This lady's mean. But yeah, so this is where we hang out. Yeah, that was all, man. Yeah, got my pan, hot plate, oven, got a fryer, got my mixers, my mixer, my choppers. Hit down. Oh shit, it's cool. So alright, I'm just gonna do this again real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna switch it around again. Okay. So good enough, it dried out, man. Sometimes. Yeah, see that bulge? Not that one, this one. Not that one. I want you guys falling in love with me and shit, man. Got enough problems. But here it is. Here's the new one. And you see that one? I do an inch. I got to cut out the size I need. It'll fit around my... It's called a stoma. That's what that's called. So I go for an inch. So I got to cut it in this earlier, but I thought I'd show you the whole process. So exciting. So fucking exciting. Oh yeah, I was going to put on some. Guess I won't this time. Alright, that's all cleaned up. What I'm going to use is this powder. It's for a skin protective. Come on, powder. Don't do me like that. Ah, crap. I forgot to wash off the... Yeah, you got to wash off the antibiotic. Or the adhesives won't stick. And then you asking for trouble. I've had a couple small mess ups. With this thing, with this new bag, as a matter of fact, I did. But, yeah, you know, it happens at night. It's been happening a lot lately at night, too. I think it's more of the time. Yeah. So I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a bag full, which means I got to get up and empty it. Because I'm not having that thing explode in bed. So, thank the gods I do wake up. You know, I guess he's just all relaxed and stuff, so, you know. You poop. Because, yeah, I have no control. There's no sphincter here. Can't hold it in. Oh, I'm farting. Oh, man. When I first did this, and I had air and I had farting, scared the hell out of me, man. Like, what is that? Where'd that go, bro? And it fills up your bag, because your bag's airtight. So, yeah, this is skin barrier protective powder. And then I use a wet cloth. It's the same thing, but it gives it double protection. That way you don't get rash, you know, less rash. Because you only wear these, I change them on Sunday and a Wednesday. So, and you could feel it, you know, it gets to be, you know, you could feel it on that third day. You feel it on the second day. You know, it's like, okay, it's starting to get a little bit irritating. So, all right, what do we got going on here? Here we go. I'll show you this thing. It's got a little cup in there. It's cool because you got a habit of doing this. When you have it on and you poop, you want to dig around it. And before I did, I just had this. This just helps better. You'd understand if you had to wear one. But, and they have a new cover all the way. Before it was, you know, it was covered from here down, which meant it was just nasty to look at because, you know. But you can't see putting it on, so. Guess it's so close to the right size it doesn't really matter. And then they got these little wings. Every 3 days. And I can smell it. I eat a lot of, I gave up grain, so I eat a lot of nuts. So my poop smells really almondy. Not as bad as you think. And, oh, here, can you see that? Yeah, it's got the roll. That's where it comes out. You know, I poop, if I had changed it every time I did it, and that'd be a total pain in the ass every time I pooped. But they do have 2 pieces where you can then empty it, but then you gotta wash it out. Here I just, you know, got it covered. Lasts like 3 days. Rolls right up. Got this hardcore, there it is, man. There it is. Yeah, so, yeah, might start, yeah, clean this shit up. I guess I can do it there in a minute. Let's wrap this up. But, yeah, I hope you, here, let me see that. Holy moly, gargandola. Okay, yeah, hey. So, yeah, that's the show for today. I'm not sure how many times a week I'll do it. I think I'm going to start out with twice a week. I don't know. We'll see, whenever I feel like it. It'll be at least twice a week, maybe 3. Who knows? I don't know yet. Depends on, you know, if people like it, if they don't like it, you know, how long it takes to, you know, bounce off, or, I mean, take off, or doesn't take off. I don't know. But, yeah, next thing I'm going to talk about is diet. Since, you know, you've seen that. Now, that's like my main goal, you know, my main goal. It's a top interest, top priority to me, and it should be for you, being as old as we are, is our diet. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start off with the kefir and fermented vegetables. You know, instead of beer and booze fermentation, to kefir and vegetables fermentation. So, yeah. And I also started a Facebook page called Life Reimagined, same name, on Facebook. So come and join me there, and we can talk more. I'm going to be, adding stuff that I can't add on here because I'm not editing anything. This is what it is, what it is. So I'll be adding more information on that, and then anything I say here, I'll back up, with links down in the description of, things I've talked about, because, I'm not talking out my ass. Like, this is all based on data that I've found. And, and I want to make, turn that data onto you so you can be informed and make your own decisions. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to tell you what I did and where I am. And I want to pass that on to you. So until next time, that's the way it is. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.